interest is the company.
No.
It's my ego can play. I may be the boss. My ego can come into decisions that I make. But if my ego is making me take a decision that's going to harm the greater interest of the company, the other people involved with the company, then my ego has to take a back seat. That's how I work. That's how I look at the world. Okay? That's it.
Okay, then there's no problem what other countries are doing. There's no problem what Zionists are doing, right? They're just trying to like save their own company. That's
Again,
working for their self-interest, right?
I gave you the comparison. You know, the country occupying a piece of land, setting up apartheid system, and that's where we have a problem with apartheid, occupation, and genocide, right? And genociding 60,000. We have a problem with Sudan as well. Genociding, just because the GCC countries, then Saudi Arabia, nobody asked them for it. They've offered. So if they offered, and let's say tomorrow they are going to go after Israel. After the ICJ case is done, there's going to be reparations on the table, which is going to be paid. Israel will eventually have to accept, just like the reparations are being paid to the Jewish people from Germany, they're going to have to pay reparations. And that reparations will cover, right now, this money that's coming in from the UAE and Saudi Arabia, that, they would probably eventually pay it back or something, in form of reparations of something, and it will come to the people as well in Gaza and, in the West Bank. So if that happens, because ICJ cases could take anywhere from 5 to 15 years to decide it's a genocide, not a genocide, and they're going to need more, they need more evidence as well, and there's plenty of evidence. So in the meantime, up to 5 to 10 years or 15 years until ICJ decides that it's a genocide, how do you want them to live? And once they have like a full ceasefire, Nargis, do you want them to live in the tents? Do you want them to, like, how do you, what do we do in the meantime, Nargis? Let's explore your idea.
I'm an egoist. I work for my self-interest. Of
I
course,
did not ask you if you're egoistic or not.
Of course, I have no problem with anyone funding Palestine, right?
No. I did not ask you. I'm asking you.
It's being done. A house is being built in one place while a house is being destroyed in another.
Okay.
Let's acknowledge that, right?
Okay. We have already acknowledged a long time ago. We're on the same page. My question to you, in the meantime, only 2 countries have came out and offered to pay $50 billion. Spend $50 billion to redevelop Gaza. Nobody asked them. Nobody forced them. Nobody even said anything. Both of these countries, Edward was telling me they want to fund the project, and even Israel put in a bid. Other countries, Egypt has put in a bid. That this is how much it's going to cost or whatever. Now, my question to you is: in the meantime, while they wait for the ICJ ruling to come out, right, which could take 5, 10, 15 years, okay, until the reparations might be on the table. How do you expect them to live? Let's say they deny the funding. Let's say the Palestinians, they come out, they're like, fuck you, we're not going to take any money from UAE.
Why they deny the funding?
Why should they not deny it?
Why should they deny it? It works.
No. I'll go with your logic, because in Sudan, they're killing, right? They're killing people, and that way we won't take money from UAE.
I never said that.
No, I'm saying, I'm going based on your logic.
Then your problem, solve it.
No, but then your whole argument falls flat. If they don't take money from the UAE.
I didn't say don't take money from the UAE. I said UAE is the same who builds and destroys at the same time.
We acknowledged that long time ago.
That's enough.
No, but I'm saying, let's say if they deny it. Let's say if the Palestinians deny it.
They should not deny it.
No. I'm saying, let's say they deny it. What other argument are you going to bring up to the table now?
They are fools to deny it. They should not deny it.
Okay, on one side they're fool, and on the other side you're like, oh, you have to acknowledge.
I said they are fools if they deny it. They should not deny it. If it works for your self-interest, take it. But I'm saying, acknowledge that the same house destroyed in Sudan is another house built in Gaza. Acknowledge. Let's acknowledge that.
Yes, they all know about this. Yeah.
Okay, then that's it. That's all I'm trying to say.
I don't know, man. We've been debating on this for a while.
Let me give you an update here. Turkey is
Nargis, hold on, one second.
Turkey, listen. Turkey is preparing 2,000 soldiers to go into Gaza. And Zionists are all over the place because of them.
Has that been approved?
Oh no, the Turks are sending soldiers.
Nargis, come to Mikhail's room.
Why? He blocked me.
No, seriously, he did?
Yeah. Because
Oh, shit.
he's an Ibn Arabi fan now. And I
He
just said,
snapped.
I called it out.
He snapped hard.
What?
He's going.
Yeah, he's become an esoteric, fucking the same shit he was accusing me of.
No. He's still against monism and like all of that stuff. But like.
He's marrying Ibn Taymiyyah with Ibn Arabi, the two.
Yeah. No, he's doing. No. He's well past that. Like he is gone like schizo.
It's the marriage of good and evil, bro.
No, he's talking about like how like everything is geometry and there's patterns and it's the end of the world and like there's a one world religion coming and like I don't know, man. He's gone really schizo. Like you can't come. Seriously, he blocked you.
I think he blocked me. I don't see it. I don't see his room. He said, I'm going to block you. I said, bro, Taymiyyah and Ibn Arabi are two polar opposites. And we all know that. You brought it up, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so marrying
that's
the
too
two,
bad.
come on, bro. It's that's a cope.
Oh.
You have to call out when you need to call out. Oh,
So
he called me a kafir because I held to like unified consciousness, right?
Yeah, he still doesn't believe in that though. Like he doesn't like the creator-creation distinction. Like he's still.
Anyways, we don't really give two fucks about Mikhail. We can take it care of that business.
Alright.
So we don't give two fucks. Tell him to fuck off. Tell him to stop sending you any Abanyalo. To bring that as a messenger.
He's come to invite me, man. I made.
Yeah, Mikhail is a bitch. He was a cunt before. He's still a fucking cunt. Anyways.
As long as we don't disagree with that and we know the truth of it, I just wanted. Sometimes we need that reality check, right?
We already knew about this.
It makes me angry, man. I'm an idealist. It makes my heart sad about it. That's all.
No. Okay. Let's try that. Can we take UAE out of the picture and it won't make you sad anymore?
We can't. The same motherfucker.
Can you come up with a different argument? Can you come with a different argument if the UAE is not involved?
No one else is, bro. The same fuckers who are like killing are also building for another.
I understand, but which other country do you think is a pious person, a country that's not?
No one is all same shit. What we are calling out.
So then we could just say all the countries or leaders are bad. Whether it's in UAE, whether it's in Saudi Arabia, whether it's Japan, China, whatever country, they all have blood on their hands. And then we can move on. We don't need to concede. We can just say, we can generalize it, that all country leaders are fucking fucked up.
I'm saying, I was just thinking about it.
Including your country, Iran. You see what I'm saying?
All of that. Iran's the biggest.
Yeah.
Biggest motherfucker.
Yeah, including, so a lot of countries, they all have freaking blood on their hands, and we just go, everybody.
Including you guys as individuals, if you want to take it that far, including.
Yeah, I mean, look at Ghost. Look at his picture. He looks bloody.
What I'm saying is that she said she was talking about she's in the U.S. for her self-interest. Yeah, your self-interest is contributing to the tax system, to your government, and your government is involved in killing people all across the world.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I wonder who Snake is. He gave me a follow. I wonder who this guy is. You want to come up, Snake? Introduce yourself.
I agree with that.
Yeah, so everybody is complicit,
Everyone is complicit, some more, some less.
But until we don't fix ourselves, we're just contributing to the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're just going to look at it on a grander scale, but everything that we do on the scale that we do it at, like I said, and this is not to pick on you. I'm not trying to put you down. You being a gem dealer, you selling diamonds and do that type of we know how these things are mined.
Absolutely.
Just like people die.
Yeah, just like a we all are responsible. We all have blood on our hands. And you know what? That's why I said.
No, but I don't know. I'm a lawyer.
No.
Listen, the type of law that you practice.
No, because we don't have any blood on our hands, but we will.
Yeah, we don't defend killers. You said something about lawyers.
Lawyers are
I have blood on my hand for other reasons. For other things.
Whatever.
I have a natural life. My engagement rate is natural.
You're not better than me, bro. We all have
No one's better than you. I'm I'm the biggest piece of shit. I'll always say this. I'm an asshole.
God
Straight the fuck up.
language. It's
I'm not
using,
trying to say I'm better. I'm just saying.
understanding God and divine in like a Hellenized way. So
it's like a derivative God.
Yeah.
Jesus could be a derivative God.
I mean, it alludes to like Poseidon, like it alludes to. So there's a alluding to like Greek gods and what makes them divine. So you'll see that the Bible actually values themes that are associated with Greek gods. So it's just it's not. So you need to divinity understood from the Greco lens, not from the.
Well, what about the Bhagavad Gita and Arjuna? Because the whole thing with Israel and Gaza, that whole story is in the Bhagavad Gita.
هذه اللي يسجل الغرفات. Actually,
Oh, that's fine. I haven't really explored. Don't see why, or haven't found a reason why. I just don't. I think the Trinity, what it has, the Trinity is the greatest thing that the Christians that came from the Christian tradition, because it's because once you start looking into it, it actually ends up like layering out too. So, and what is it layering out to? If you look, all the concepts that are being developed from the Trinity, it's literally producing like knowledge, like it. Not in a good way, obviously, because it's bringing about a lot of struggle. But again, that's the choice of the people, or is it? But it's producing knowledge. So you start seeing concepts being developed. So I've been mapping, since the whole awareness thing. But which I've realized now, there's like noose and was it whatever will is, that's just Felice. And then you got gnome for awareness or mode of awareness, and so you got gnome and noose and psyche and Thelma. Yeah, Thelma will. So you see, as they're considering like how to like understand the divinity of Christ, they are ending up developing concepts now. And these concepts, they're not necessarily in agreement between East and West. So and that's really what leads to a lot of these problems. There's a misunderstanding on when the West says mine versus the East. So you see them developing, clarifying exactly this term separate. But in this, they are mapping the human. They're literally mapping you. Saying you got a soul, you got a mind, you got a body, and this body got a specific instinct.
So how the hell did you end up so fucked up? And Buttercup, if everything is mapped, what happened to you retards? Did you go into a microwave as a child?
Remove him, Mikhail.
I just don't get it.
He's annoying. Remove John. He's making.
I know.
No, you're annoying, Buttercup. I'm just making a joke, and you don't have a sense of humor. You're like a stale croissant.
I think people get at a point in their life, and they just, again, I hate using the word, but until they come up with a better word, and I agree they need to come up with a better word, but collapse, like that's it. There's literally a point in your life where it's just like, it's it. You're just gonna wait.
Projection.
Sure.
And she don't shut up.
What's happening?
ما هو بده يعني اشيله ما هي
خلص شيله خلصنا.
عفوا حبيبي طيب حبيبي أنا بعرف شوي عربي حبيبي.
Thank you. So hold on. So Miguel, do you think our souls are like emanations of God?
I'm at this point, I thought I had a perfect model, but I don't know if this is...
John is throwing his perfect model off.
Intellect or this. I want it to be an awareness, but seriously, like, it seems more... I don't know. The more you see, like, how this is actually mapping to reality, not, like... It's like, are there actually angels? Is this thing, or is it just the intellect that pretty much like governs how the field excites? And we're just describing this because it's like kind of how you describe like the quantum local grid, like it knows or something. It doesn't.
So you're saying like a more deistic, like, or not even deistic, like an unconscious kind of god, an unconscious mover.
You know what a knower means, Adam?
A knower?
Yeah, a knower. What would it apply to in your...
No.
You know what would be wild? If Mikhail was right. It turned out he was right. That would be wild. About everything. You are?
I think I could change things. I think I could totally, alter.
He is Neo from the Matrix!
And at this point, I am, because I'm...
Have you written it down? Have you put it down on paper?
I have.
I know we're someone who receives divine
Guidance. This is not new, by the way. I'm not doing
anything.
anything new. I actually ended up doing this the hard way, but I did it again on my own.
What's the hard way?
Yeah, I'm already connected to the people who are already ahead of me. So, but it doesn't matter.
Miguel!
Whether it's the people who are using string theory, whether it's the people who are using quantum computing, or whether it's the Kabbalists and whatever they're doing under tunnels or whatever, and then so it's
damn.
yeah,
it's quite a network.
So it's not, this geometry isn't necessarily
how do I tap
number.
in?
It's not like something that no, clearly the religions know about it. Like I said, the Trinity, the Quran, and even in the Hebrew, it's it's in the Vedas. I found stuff in the Vedas. Like, this is not.
If you start writing it, it might help you organize your thoughts.
You're a bookie clown.
I just don't want to share it. That's all.
Why not share it?
Because first of all, it would be, you wouldn't get it, and then two, wouldn't be a good thing to share something that would lead to people.
Benny and I are philosophers. We understand things.
No, you're not.
No.
No, I'm not a philosopher.
You're a philosopher of sorts, no? A theologian?
I'm not a theologian either.
Okay.
No, what is knowledge?
Maybe an amateur philosopher.
I mean, honestly, because of Mikhail, lately I have been getting into metaphysics a little bit.
I'm gonna have to bash him with a fucking hammer across that, but
well, no, it's more so regarding the soul. The soul is very elusive.
You would have been part of this journey from the very beginning.
Yeah.
There's good arguments. There's good philosophical arguments for the soul that are outside religion. That have nothing to do with religion.
But you decided to sell it.
That's true.
You sold your soul.
I sold my soul? I don't even know if I have one, man.
Who did?
So trying to figure out what it is.
That's a good. Do you honestly, like, what is this concept of soul? Like, is it just the information packet of mind preserved somewhere on, like, I don't know, a USB drive? Is that what it is? Is it just like someone knows my serial number. Like, you know my serial number. To reconfigure my code, is that what this is? Is it like you actually have an ousia where a faculty of experience is predicated on that isn't the physical? And what does that mean? Isn't it a sub? I don't know. The day we got into ousia, that was whoever is Satan. Ousia isn't. No, it could have been, because it is. You could look at it as an inverse. But it is the worst thing. It was the worst sabotage that one
self-sustains.
But it is actually.
You're like the smartest person I know, Mikhail. You know so much stuff.
Like I said,
maybe too much stuff.
Some of the concepts, the structure is valid. there's been an inverse. Someone flipped things around in the Trinity. So
Mikhail's lit.
I do believe that. I mean, I've gained so much knowledge
Mikhail's
just from
down
learning
fire.
about the Trinity and like thinking about it in ways that make it work. And so there clearly is some structure there. So there is some truth in this. Now, I just didn't know that it all connects like this. And what does this mean? Is it what is it that really Jesus did? Or I
Are you becoming Christian? Are you converting?
No. It's just like at this point, like, what did they actually present? Like, it's like this
Do we need
has
to
been
know?
known. This. Yeah, we can't complete it, but it's like it's been known. Like it's not. If this is, and I'm not. I mean, to know this is an achievement, but like. It's not complete, so that's one. And then whether Islam presents something complete from the Quran, whether the prophet or whether or the author or whoever you want to call it is actually knows the whole thing or not. Like I would say the Quran definitely has been a whole new perspective these last few months. It's just I am not underestimating Muhammad is, or whoever behind Muhammad, or whether it's Jews, or whether it's God, or I don't know. But at this point, it's like you were hoping to see the horizon, and then all of a sudden you see a black hole. Like that's where I'm at right now. I'm like, there's a black hole here.
It's wild. I want to see the black hole. You really don't like me, Miguel.
No, I'm troubled by this.
Don't be an asshole. It's gross.
I don't think that's gross.
To me, that sounds so vulgar, Benny Adams.
It's not like this.
They let you talk like that in the Orthodox Christian monastery you live in?
No, but we talk like that in the Church of Buttercup, though.
That's true.
If there was a one world order, if there was a one world religion, they're gonna use this. They're gonna do that. They need to. I don't know.
I kind of feel ya. I kind of feel it. I feel like you should start a cult or something. Like you're speaking. It sounds like you're speaking truth. It makes sense. It makes everything line up, like it is, right? Like it doesn't make sense that all these religions are siloed and they're not interconnected. There's got to be some common thread. I think you're onto something, Mikhail.
We're already cooked here, anyways. The pattern's already been played out in America. We're at Trump is president number 13. We've already crossed. You already know 13.
Yeah,
we're done. The whole 80 years shit is real. That stuff is all real.
Trump is not number 13. What are you talking
is
about?
all real, dude. That's
Trump is not.
Put your pipe down.
Your number's wrong.
Pipe down.
Your math is bad. Your math is bad.
Yeah, how is Trump number 13?
But his metaphysics is good, though.
No. How'd you get to Trump being number 13? Is it like 13 since? I don't know. Something
since the establishment of the state of Israel.
Oh.
Interesting.
That's not
the
if
establishment.
you want the number there, I've already done some numbers on this because, like I said, I was doing. Again, I have like main projects. You guys are not telling. I've already have everything organized. You guys are not even. You think I'm playing? All right. Well.
Wait. So are you counting LBJ or not?
Why not LBJ?
Johnson? Yeah.
No. Sorry, not LBJ. Sorry, Truman.
I'm counting Truman. Yes.
You're counting Truman. Okay.
Of course. I'm not. I've counted him and removed him as well, so I've already taken into.
You've controlled for them.
It doesn't change anything.
Yeah. Wait, how does it not change things?
You got to control for.
But you know what's interesting about Newman? That that America declared, 11 minutes. They say 11 minutes. 11 minutes interesting, right? Why not 12 minutes? What a satanic number.
He's psychedelic now.
I don't know. It's a very I mean, it's not really satanic. It's not a geometry that is like fits in that thing. It's not two lines. There's no two lines. It's not a complete geometry. Claudia, where was it?
You know, if anyone listens to you long enough, Mikhail, you start to make sense.
Wait, hold on, but there was a 14th president. Like, Biden would have been the number 14.
No, should be. I don't think so.
Yeah, because Trump is number 13 the first time he got elected.
Oh, Trump. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So now he's number 15 also.
Yeah, he's 13, 15. Or
what does that mean?
Or if you don't count Truman, then he is 12, 14.
I'll have to check which one. Because I know I did play with that one as well, but doesn't matter. It wasn't. It just. Where did I? It was project.
So so you start at Truman. You have Truman, Eisenhower, JFK, LBJ, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush Sr., Clinton, Bush Jr.,
soldier of communism,
Obama, that's number 12,
liberate Chicago,
and then Trump is 13, and then Biden is 14, and then Trump again.
Yeah, I'm just counting number of.
So he's either 12,
Yeah.
he's either 13 and 15, or 12 and 14.
Formal objections.
Yeah, just going by.
Either case, the 13th is gone.
50 signatures short of the minimum number required for
I'll
disqualifying.
have to check. Just 1 second.
Your numerology is
About
all.
that. Can you shut the fuck up, man? Like, can you just fucking shut the fuck up? Like,
I mean, I'll
I
try.
love how you fucking like want to do research, like only when I'm talking about something. But like, let me present the
No,
data first.
I
Pull it up
research.
before
I
you like
research when everybody
run
talks about
on
anything.
something.
Man.
No, dude.
If
No, you
it
don't.
interests me, no, I do. If it
Because
interests
I
me,
haven't
fact
even
check.
looked into. I haven't literally even given you what I had. I was like telling you this is what I had. I'm not sure whether I removed Truman or not. Like, I don't know.
Okay, but explain the significance. So
Let me find it first.
what
That's
happened?
I'm fucking
So
saying.
the state's founded in 48,
But
and then
maybe
what did it trigger? Why did you? Why are we?
like learning something?
Mikhail, I want to know the significance of this. Why do we start with the state of Israel? Why is that the starting point for this?
It's just part of its own project. I just wanted to see how
Because that's the start of the new
blueprint
Antichrist.
would
Oh,
how that
you
blueprint
not funny?
would work.
He said that.
If it actually worked.
Yeah, I
like
said that.
it.
The three great antichrists, right? So like you have it starts with the British, and then it shifts to the Americans, and then it shifts to Israel.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but I forgot where I read that theory. There's also what I want to say. Damn it, Buttercup, you Jewish woman, cut off.
Stop putting
Made me lose my train of thought.
Stop injecting your fucking weird conspiracy theories into your house.
Stopping my train of thought, you Jewish woman. Harlan.
Fuck up. It's irrelevant. I thought I have a goyish soul.
Yeah, I'm starting to doubt that.
Why?
Well, no, I actually did want to say something profound. Damn it.
Sorry, I ruined your...
They need to fix the search bar. Oh, there we go.
So why 13? Is it like bad luck? It's a demonic number or something?
It's an end of
Is Trump a good guy or a bad guy?
13.
Is Trump a good force or negative force in the world, Mikhail?
Maybe you can recall that.
It's Trump. Trump is just a transition. That's all. It's already the decline.
Of civilization? Like what?
No, just 80 years every happens.
Oh, of Israel, really? Of the...
Not just Israel. Everybody.
Everybody? What's gonna happen to us? Apocalypse?
Everybody, you get that 3-generation cycle. It's just everybody goes through it.
Mm. I really see like parallels between like...
Yeah, I think it's this one. There we go. Was it?
think.
Go ahead.
So I see parallels. Tell me if this makes sense to you, Mikhail. You know how like my people went through a Holocaust and sort of rose from the ashes and built this country and kind of thrived, and now they're like rich and entitled and fucking privileged and everything, and just bomb the shit out of everyone and just like act with impunity. I really think I just wonder, I hope, I pray that Palestinians after the genocide
With Amir or some idiot here who likes to talk about Palestine on an emotional level. I don't talk.
It's not emotional. I imagine Palestinians too will rise from the ashes of the Gaza genocide.
Fuck that.
And in like 3 generations, you guys are gonna be the assholes. That's my prediction.
Whether we're there or not, I mean, I don't.
Not you, the people who live there, obviously.
I don't know. It's kind of. I mean, just because I'm not prioritizing that now. I can't. I need to figure this out.
No problem. But we'll work it out another day.
It's like without there being something to God and set it up. Like if it. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of this first. I'm trying to. When I make sense of this, I can reevaluate everything. Oh, I put it under American. I'm sorry. That's why I can't find it. Okay, there we go. Fine.
Oh, dude, I forgot. I remembered what I forgot. Did you look into the Albert Pike letter?
Just a second, because I'm finally pulling out the data.
I mean, are we helping?
I don't know, but I'm contributing. If it's positive or negative, I'm not too sure.
I think you're making things more complicated.
I think you are.
I don't know, Mikhail, is he helping? Is Benny helping this project?
What does Benny Adam help anything? Okay, here we go. So, establishment of Israel, and I would set, obviously, May 14, 1948, but you would set that as 000. So, fall of Nazi Germany, May 8, 1945, you're going to get 306. And then end of World War II, 2812. Adoption, I mean, I added this one, but it's still, adoption of the final solution, 6324. Do you see these multiples? An invasion of Poland. And this one is where, and you could tell the numbers that are not good, that are not in their favor. So 8813. 13 is not a number that's good for Jews. It's a bad number. It's a really bad number, actually. Every time it pops up, it's a bad number.
Why? What happens to us?
It's just not in your. It's not your cards. It's not your thing.
Fuck.
Wait, dude, have you been listening to that Chinese professor?
Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, here, I forgot. He asked me for the.
No, I'm actually serious. Have you been listening to that Chinese professor?
I never felt like he said anything. I've seen him on like TikTok or something. I just didn't think he. So
I watched like whole lectures for him. He gets some things definitely wrong, but he
that's
also
why I
has
heard him
interesting
like
view.
waffle big time, like a few times. Like he's worse than the white guy.
Yeah.
I thought the white guy, he's like all about like Middle East and all that, but like I'm like, dude, you're waffling sometimes. Like that's not
which white
true.
guy?
Like,
I'm not sure which white guy it is.
There's the guy with the white guy with the glasses.
That's okay, though. I don't care. It's fine.
You thank it for the second time.
That's a statistic. That's strike, David.
This Asian professor is not.
high school and college and university
aren't available to any other
There's a guy I was talking about, like Muslim
most of whom
history,
are serving
Khalid
time
Walid,
for
and all that. You know
white-collar
that guy?
charges.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that guy's retarded. That guy like actually makes shit up.
Media.
But that fact check
You get it? I don't get
like it's double.
Like I said, these are not. They're all.
No, listen. The Chinese guy, like, forget what he says about like the history of like the Muslims and the Christians and all that, because he gets a lot of that wrong. But if you listen to him about secret society, he actually gets a lot of the, like, he has interesting theories. That's all.
Skull and Bones?
No, he doesn't actually like specify which societies he's talking about. but just the general.
He slams Jews. He slams banking. He talked about that. He talked about Nazi Germany in the 30s. He brought that up too.
Benny? Why? Why are you doing this?
No, I'm serious. That Chinese guy.
He brought up Edom. He brought up Edom versus Ishmael, which I really like. So I think the more people bring that up, the better.
Benny, like, he needs more conspiracy theories.
No, it's not conspiracy theories.
They're not conspiracy theories. We've never given a single.
This is actually how the world works.
You don't know Jewish eschatology. That's your problem.
So Betty, you believe the shit about the banking and the world powers and shit and the fucking cabal and the protocols for the Zion? Like, is that what you believe?
Well, I mean, you just threw in a bunch of shit into the blender right there, right? Like, so you just think about. So banking, yes, banking.
Okay, so this is how I did it.
Just not
I did it.
No, but Jews are the Jews control banking.
Yeah, I mean, Jews definitely have a lot of influence in banking, but there's also other groups
Yeah, everybody knows.
It's not exclusive to Jews. Like, you're not that special. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, but Jews ain't running the world. Yes, you're a strong part of the cabal, though.
Exactly.
Strong part of the satanic round table. That's what.
That's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
Strong representation of the
and I wouldn't say like all like your average Jew is included in
yeah.
There's a lot of like high-ranking Jews.
No, like
am I part of the cabal?
And by the way, Protestants are a big part of this. Like don't think that like I'm targeting. Like the Anglican, Lutheran, to a lesser extent. The Dutch, definitely the Calvinists, 100%.
But do you think I have any special connections or powers because of my?
I think there's nothing special about you whatsoever.
Because
I bet that's what you want to hear. But
it came out 13 because I asked it.
I'm not special. My mommy told me so.
Are you gonna show me your black hole now?
Don't be gross. It's a pink.
So it came out 13 because I asked it how many presidents between the establishment of the state of Israel and Trump. So that's why it came out 13. So there's like between Trump is president number 13.
Yeah. From the first time around.
Relation. When listing all the presidents between Trump and the creation of Israel, he's number 13. He pops up number 13.
Yes, if you include Truman, but like his first time he was 13. And
I include all the presidents that were active. Like, so that's why when that list from the creation to Trump, just the list, how many presidents' names? 13.
Yes.
So he's number 13. So it's
he's
actually a bad omen.
No, he's doing their job. Like, he did
actually,
a lot of things before that.
If this deal goes through, I told you, Israel lost. This is not a good... Israel has lost. Unless they're able to
they're getting a military base on the borders of Gaza. They got the annexation of the Golden Heights recognized. They moved the American embassy to
I already know. Why are you telling me? I already know.
No, like, he's been good to the Jews.
No, that's not the point. The point is that all of that is not what is going to guarantee the success of the Zionist project. It's already like dead upon arrival kind of thing. But it's the notion of allowing the Palestinians, if Gaza gets back on its feet, and there is, which they've already agreed on the technocratic government. No,
I'm saying, like, okay, do your...
He's like triggered or something. Like, you can't have a serious, like, just chill. You're always trying to one-up me. You're always trying to, like, why? You're embarrassed by yourself. Like, you put yourself, not me. Anyways.
Like the 13 digit, because it's very interesting. In solar, there is a 13 Calbi in solar. There is a 13 actions of solar. I mean, in terms of the Calbi. So I think the downfall is like rightly on the 13 when the prostrate is going down. When we do solar, the final sujood is the 13 steps where we get our head down. Maybe there's something ties into the 13 with relation with solar. Maybe.
Yeah, I just found that was cool. I found that those dates, like, if like the main dates, you know, about like World War II, fall of Germany, the surrender of Japan, all of these. It's like all these dates. There's symmetry between all these dates. You look at the ones that are negative, like the invasion of Poland. There's just like a disconnect. There's like that 13 or 3.
Always.
There's definitely something there. I just didn't care because it's not like
universe becomes your
the whole Israel that project is not a project for like pattern and geometry, all that.
All right, did you look into the Albert Pike letter? Do you know about this?
Albert Pike. Who's Albert Pike again?
So Albert Pike was a Confederate general. He was also speculated to be a 33rd degree Mason. Right?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so the 3 world wars and how. So, I mean, there is speculation about this because, like.
Yeah, the guy was like prophecies and all that, right?
It's like prophecies and stuff. He got the first and the second
World War ripped off from somewhere. I forgot where he ripped off. I think he just ripped off the Kabbalists, yo. Zohar. Nothing he said that isn't in the Zohar already. Like I said, everything that's like.
This is an injustice,
right? You can extract that.
House members who hung in there, a lot of you have been with us.
There's a lot of Jewish websites that talk about and reference the Zohar. You don't need to read the whole thing. You need to read the whole book.
Because you get a comprehensive idea of what's going on.
If for you to learn, do Muslims believe in judgment day? Do they believe resurrection?
Like 4, toppings, onions.
You'll learn that about Islam.
I mean, do you think the Zohar is rooted in truth or reality in any way?
The Zohar is simply presenting the dilemma. It's like, hey, this information is available. It's been available at least since this century. You know, and why is this happening right now? So is this a coincidence? Is the Zohar like from God or something, or is
it describes
this
God?
a game
Like
plan?
the little that I know about Kabbalah is it like describes God and like godliness.
Forget about Kabbalah.
That's not all.
Zohar is part of it. Zohar is part of it.
Kabbalah and Zohar is about theosis or apotheosis, right? It's about like becoming God.
Zohar is a bunch of things, but just that specific eschatology. I mean, you could go back to the Book of Daniel. I think there's Midrashes on Eliezer, whatever his name is. Yeah, Midrash Eliezer, whatever. Yeah, so it's not just the Zohar. You need this for the Book of Daniel because the prophecy of Daniel and the whole statue and all that, and Rome and the kingdom of God. So the Messianic. Like this ties into the Messianic prophecy. So
Christians and Muslims believe in the Zohar, like they think it's real or true.
It's not that. It's that we are in alignment with Jewish eschatology. Like we're literally following step by step. The next step is, since it hasn't been done yet, the subjugation of Persia, which they already tried to do but failed. So it looks like these what Netanyahu was gambling. Huh?
Wow.
The subjugation of Persia. Look it up. Look up the subjugation of Persia. Before the battle, before Edom versus Ishmael, which is Armageddon, which is in Malhamad Kubra, there is the subjugation of Persia. So Persia will be subjugated before Edom and Ishmael. And once the entanglement between Edom and Ishmael, like that's it. It's set. The West will begin its decline, and then it will fall. So out of the struggle with the Ishmaelites, it will fall.
Michael, can you remove John? He's being really abusive in the comments.
No. Does he need a timeout?
He needs to be
Kale
removed
is
from
now
there.
Neo.
He's being a brat.
Not even talking to you. Forget about it.
He is. He's streaming
Sorry
comments about
to the
me. Right on.
Matrix.
And he's streaming this live. I don't know if you want him to.
It's just like it's definitely not from our DNA. We're not. I don't know. You got this from them. I don't know. Complain way too much.
Who's that?
Europeans, white people, R1B, whatever. R1B.
Do you think Jews are white?
Jews are many.
Do you think like European Jews
Typically not Jews. Just Jews in name only. Jews. There's no even the Quran. I was wondering whether Medina Hadu and then in Yahud. And I was like, oh, Medina Hadu, the ones I think who went to Babylon and they got exiled, probably guys, some people. And Yahud, the ones who came back from Babylon, and it's which are not the Medina Hadu, so they're not the same. It's anyway, Jews are Jews from the Babylon since the return were not actually Jews to begin with. So
are we evil? The people like Jews today, people who exist today as Jews, do you think we're evil? Or
the last of the Israelite nation was of the Essenes and the Jeremiah, and John, and Jesus and Mary.
So what do you make of the Jews today? Are we like problematic? Like just by definition?
You're imposters.
We're imposters.
Yeah, it's a
we're just white people.
Religion ideology kind of like just found itself like just catching people in its orbit all around the Mediterranean, I guess.
I put the link for the Albert Pike letter. It's very short. It's like 1 page. You can read it.
Yeah, you've shared this with me before, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe, but it's honestly kind of fits in with what you were saying, because what he's saying is the Third World War is going to come, and it's going to be like the Zionists against the leaders of the Islamic world, and like this must happen in order to them mutually destroy each other, and all the other nations of the world are going to pick sides. And as a result, they're all going to get exhausted financially, spiritually, economically, everything. And then that will make way for the one world religion of worshiping Satan.
The West is going to fall. That's what it says. I think even he says that.
Kind of. What he's saying is that everybody's going to have to pick sides between the Muslims and the Jews, or the Zionists and the Muslims.
No,
and
that's
it doesn't really matter what
that's
side.
After Edom fall.
No, that is the Third World. That is the Third World War, right? And it doesn't really matter what side you pick, because the point of the war is to exhaust all nations.
Right, you're telling me, Albert, but it doesn't say the battles between the West and the Muslims?
No. So it's right here. The Third World War must be fermented by taking advantage of the differences caused by the Agentur and of the Illuminati, which is the Asians, between the political Zionists and the leaders of the Islamic world. The war must be conducted in such a way that Islam, the Muslim Arabic world, and the political Zionist state of Israel mutually destroy each other. Meanwhile, the other nations, once more divided on this issue, will be constrained to fight to the point of complete physical, moral, spiritual, and economic exhaustion. We will unleash the nihilists and the atheists, like Buttercup, and we shall provoke a formidable social cataclysm, which in all of its horror will show clearly to the nations the effect of absolute atheism, origin of savagery, and the most bloody turmoil. Then everywhere the citizens, obliged to defend themselves against the world minority of revolutionaries, will exterminate those destroyers of civilization, the multitudes disillusioned with Christianity, whose deistic spirit will, whose deistic, no, he's saying people will be disillusioned with Christianity.
This is literally what is the word Illuminati. It's the whole point.
Whose deistic spirits will, from that moment, be without compass or direction, anxious for an ideal, but without knowing where to render its absorption, will receive the true light through the universal manifestation of the pure doctrine of Lucifer, brought finally out in the public view. This manifestation will result in the general reactionary movement, which will follow the destruction of Christianity. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A Luciferian or something?
Yeah. I mean, that's essentially what these people are, right? So he's saying that this manifestation.
You don't necessarily Illuminati, and you're a Satanist. You know what I mean? You know what they want.
That's kind of the point.
What they want is to ensure that pretty much lower masses or lower tiers of people or monarchs don't end up ruling over the intelligent intelligence. So really, they're magi. That's what they are. Illuminati are just magi. They believe
Yes,
that
and the
magi
greatest-
should rule.
Yes, and in order to access the highest levels of magic without God is through Satan.
I'm not
That's
talking
kind of
about.
the
I
point.
said like I didn't bring up magi as in like to bring up magic, but like if you ever watched.
No. Well, I'm using magic in the terms of like higher powers, right? Like otherworldly powers, like divine assistance, right? And you can get that through God, and you can get that through Satan. And that's historically what's happened, right? So that's why like people would like sacrifice their children on the altars of like Moloch and stuff like that. To access more, those powers, those deeper powers.
I got your deal. Illuminati, different background, Freemason, different background. I guess I don't. I'm surprised he's a Satanist, bro. Like I don't know, like does he actually worship Satan? Like,
that's what I mean. When you get into the higher levels of the Freemasons, that's ultimately what they are. Like they won't tell you this at the lower level. You have a bunch of like different Freemasons that are like
just
low level.
They're the pack. They're like the
the foot soldiers.
The synagogue, but at a different theme. Yeah, that's it. It's the synagogue of Goyim. That's what it is.
Sure, yes. And the lower level ones, they're like pawns. Like they don't help them.
What does Freemason mean?
I mean, masonry is like construction, right? It's like a mason is someone who works with stone.
What are they trying to construct? What kind of stone? What is it?
Well, the cornerstone, right?
Oh, you don't know?
The cornerstone.
The temple.
No, I think it's more so because the cornerstone is used in Christianity, right? As Jesus being the cornerstone of our faith, right? So they're building this false cornerstone, which is the demonic cornerstone.
Rebuilding the third temple. Look it up.
Yeah, I'm sure that's part of it. I mean, I wouldn't deny that.
That's the main reason.
No, that's a means to an end. What's the point of the third temple? What's the point of the third temple?
They already built it.
No, but what's the point of it? The point is not to build the third temple. The point is to bring about the Antichrist.
No, I got it.
Have everybody worship the Antichrist as God, Lucifer as God.
Just by rebuilding the third temple, if it would be it would be pretty much a killing blow ideologically for Christianity.
Well, that's their intention. Like that's what I'm reading right now, right? Yeah. So the last sentence of that prediction is: this manifestation will result in the general reactionary movement, which will follow the destruction of Christianity and atheism, both conquered and exterminated at the same time. So by bringing about this Antichrist,
it's already active.
Yeah. Now this letter is, we don't really know how old it is. Like the claim is that it's from the 1870s. There's no evidence for this. Huh?
There's others like him.
There are others like him. That's true. This is in line with others. But this is definitely from the 50s at least.
Look up Moses Hess.
Oh, I know Moses Hess. Yeah.
Yep. It literally says the same shit. Literally.
Oh, peepees.
Peepees. I'll be the translator.
Thank you.
Hey, Conti.
Hi, Dad. How's it going?
The women. That's why when y'all say the red don't really hate women, we never hated women.
Yes, you did.
You know, it was always about being healthy, getting on your mission and purpose, working out. Like that's what we always talked about, working out.
Bullets, hold on. Now, Bullets, when you saying we, if you're a reflection of the manosphere, that means you niggas hate women.
No, I don't hate women, bro.
Exactly.
I don't hate women, and let me say this, Lou.
Bro, you just
I've always
talking about you hate all black women, bro.
No. That's not what I said, Lou. No, hold on. What I said on your stage, and I'll say this again. I said the attitudes of these women make a lot of men hate them. But to say I hate all women, that means I hate my mother. I don't hate my mother. My mother's a black woman. So when we had these conversations, we have to stop. When people come here and they talk about the red pill,
You asking me what he said?
They have to know what they're talking about.
He definitely was dragging women. He did. He was just saying y'all deserve to get a bunch of different things.
No, I did not say deserve.
No, Playboy, I don't know if you, I don't know what you was on last week.
That's the only thing he on the goddamn spectrum.
You came in hollering, screaming. I literally, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. You was talking for like, a good 15 minutes. We let you have the floor, and you was just going in. That's why I got off my mic.
I hate women.
Hold on. That's why I got off my mic, because I had been listening not to you for the last 3 hours.
She asked you, are you a homosexual? Because she was confused.
Yeah, I was confused as to why you were going so hard on a room of women that you didn't know. It wasn't like you were having your anecdotal experience where you were just yeah, this happened one time with this woman and I didn't appreciate that stuff, and I had some good experience, I had some bad experience. No, you didn't go. That was not your approach at all. You was going ham. And I'm like, yo, this shit is disturbing. I wasn't offended by it just because I know you're not talking to me. But I mean, for anybody listening as a heterosexual person, and as a man or a woman, because some men even got off their mic yo, dude, you taking this shit a little too far. So I don't know if you was on one, I don't know, but it just came off real crazy.
Let me say this again on the stage. Right? Hold on. Let me say this again, right? This is why I don't like people to take my words out of context, right? That's why I have to correct people. First of all, when I say the women I'm talking about is modern day women, right? That's what people got to understand. Modern day women has a real type of mentality that is not a feminine mentality. It's a very overly aggressive masculine mentality. Disrespect, putting hands in men's faces, all type of things, disparaging the men. I've sat here in this room and in other spaces, and I've heard women call men bitches, faggot ass niggas, you gay, all these type of things. Don't even know the man, but calling them a bitch, right? Where I come from, if a woman even utter that type of word to a man, it's a problem.
So what made you go off the other day though?
Because what I was saying was a lot of these women be trying to shame and try to bash black men. And that's the problem. This is why black men is saying online. See, it's not me that's saying this.
So when you say these women bullets, you saying modern women?
Oh, modern women. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, y'all, is he lying or are you telling the truth? What y'all think?
So when people talk about me hating black women, I don't hate black women. What I said is what I stand on, and I'm not going to change what I say.
All black women.
Okay,
so Lou, he said all modern day black women. You were talking about your grandmama. He was talking about all modern day black women is this, that.
Yeah, because it's the truth. It's no argument. Black women of the yesteryears was real black stand-up women. They didn't disrespect a man. They knew their place. Women today don't know their place as a woman.
Can you give me an example of, is there anybody in my room? Can you give me some examples?
Well, it's a lot of women. I can't ramble off the names, but it's a lot of women. I sat on the stage, Lou, and I've heard women call grown men, literally grown men that's older than them, a bitch ass nigga. And I think, when a lot of men, see a lot of these men, if you're on your platform, it's respectful.
Bullets got it, bro. You talking about Coach Jasmine?
Most of the women is respectful.
I mean, all of them, and not only just her, but it's a lot of them that's been on this stage that I've heard them utter
I got a
bitch ass
question,
niggas.
right? When you black men carry on about black women's attitude, who the fuck told y'all got nice attitudes?
I don't curse. One thing,
y'all don't got nice attitudes.
Brooklyn,
I don't expect.
I don't curse women.
I don't care about. I'm saying y'all be dragging this when
nigga,
people
you
ask y'all
6'8",
about
bro.
black
You have no
women,
women
y'all
problem. Nigga,
only
you're
got
6'8".
this one complaint.
Nigga,
let me say this, right, Lou?
Who the fuck said black men got
That nigga is a waste of height.
6'8".
He's a waste of height.
Without jumping.
So let me say
An athletic ass fuck.
This nigga 6'8". Yes, this nigga is 6'8", but complaining about women. It's you at this point. You a smart dude, right? People be sleeping on your intelligence. I listen. I don't care about accents. Niggas be hearing New York accents, country accents. I pay attention. You a smart dude, right? But the way that you have this much vitriol towards women, bro, Nigga, I get it. If you was like a short nigga that got picked on.
Nigga 6'8".
Right? Nigga, you're 6.
What's the difference between an NBA 6'8" and a Teletubby 6'8"?
No.
Like child.
Yo, they say he hit his grandma on live while she was drunk.
Wait.
Yo, he hit his granny on.
Can I land? There's pretty privilege for women, and then there's height privilege for men, right? So he has different. So there's no fucking way a 6'8" nigga should have any problems. You shouldn't be talking about how all modern day women is this because you're speaking from experience. So in your experience, there's no fucking way you should be having women problems unless it's something that has something to do with you, brother.
Well, can I say this, Luke?
You 6'9".
Oh, look,
okay.
y'all are just wrong about
So, Luke, can I tell you?
Nigga, you're 6'10".
Okay, can I say this though? I've never had a problem.
Damn near 7 foot.
That's a fact. This nigga
Hold on.
touched like
I've never had.
And you live in the most diverse fucking city in the United States. You got Puerto Ricans on the left. You got Dominicans on the right. You got the Black Americans. You got the Africans. You got the Caribbean. You got the fucking Russian bitches.
Well, can I say this on your stage, Luke? I've never had a problem talking to a female or getting a female. But what I will say is this.
So why you like all women? You never had a problem.
Well, what I'm saying is when I have
all modern day
conversations.
black women got bad attitudes. You said all. So you're talking about women you dealt with.
No, that's not true. Because the type of women I deal with
are strippers.
I never
be knocking strippers.
Oh, well, that was when I was younger. What I'm trying to tell you on the stage, Lou, is that the type of woman I go for is you gotta like me for me. I'm not going for no chick that her spirit is fucked up and her energy is all fucked up and she just not a pure.
I'm short, bro. Listen, I'm 5'2". Listen. I'm 5'2". In the chat, I'm 5'2", bro. I used to get picked on for my height, bro. A nigga 5'2", bro. I know how hard it is, bro. In the chat.
But no, what I'm trying to say is, Lou, when I hear a lot of these brothers that I have faces,
I don't have no choice but like.
and I done had dialogues with a lot of dudes, and I done seen friends of mine that got straight up played by a female. You understand what I'm saying? And I just feel that a lot of those dudes is voiceless. So I'm speaking for the voiceless. I'm not speaking for myself.
Hold on. Pause. So you telling me you screaming? Hold on. You screaming at 1 o'clock in the morning for your friends?
Yes.
No,
that sounds crazy.
I'm speaking for men.
That
I'm
sounds
speaking for men that get
It's gonna be good.
I mean, you had a lot of emotion. Like, you know, you can tell a lot about who people talk to based off their experiences, but your experience were very, like, hood ratish. It was very,
I never dated a hood rat.
But listen, like, your complaints and some of the things that you were saying.
Wait. You said your girlfriend spit on you. That's some hood rat activity.
Yeah, but
She was not. Hold on. She was not my ex-girlfriend. She was a female I was talking to. She was not my ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
She was a female I was talking to.
So where them niggas speaking up for? Where them niggas at? Are them niggas on Clubhouse?
Yo,
Can they speak for themselves?
it was 1 a.m.
It's not. But see, what y'all gotta realize is this, right?
You saying
every man out here that's in the dating field, that's out here looking for love.
For you, outside of your homies, outside of you, your homies, they dealing with it. But you saying for you, it's all love, it's all good.
Yeah, I never dated nobody that didn't want me. So I don't know that experience. I don't know that experience of dating somebody and getting rejected. I don't know about that because I don't go looking for those type of people. I'm not into that superficial shit.
Yes.
You know? But what I do respect is that when I hear their conversation and they tell me their complaints, I think that's kind of fucked up. I done seen females argue with dudes and basically say good morning to a female. And matter of fact, I'll give you an example. I opened the door for a female, being respectful. She ain't say thank you. She ain't say nothing. She just walked by. So what I'm saying is what I don't understand is a lot of these women just think that you're supposed to be into because they think they pussy is platinum. That's really a real narcissistic mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because we all human beings, bro. I don't go out there and show my ass and give you my ass to kiss. So you shouldn't give me your ass to kiss just because you got something between your legs and you got big titties. That's crazy to me.
That's probably
You know
why the only reason you opened the door for her in the first place.
No, I didn't open the door for that. I just saw she was behind me, and she was walking behind me, and I said, I'm going to open the door. That's just common respect. I was learning to have respect.
The things y'all complain about with women be so fucking minor. Like, y'all literally kill us at the highest
that's what I'm saying. So
y'all literally kill women. Y'all literally leave them in poverty.
I never in my life killed no woman.
The worst things that y'all say about women is not saying thank you and being mean to you. That'd be the worst shit that y'all can say about us. Y'all know the fucking shit that we can tell y'all doing, and the worst thing that you can say about a black woman is attitude. You niggas don't have good fucking attitudes.
You must have took the pink pill.
You niggas do not have good attitudes, and I'm gonna start putting it back on y'all. Black men do not have good fucking attitudes. Y'all don't.
I don't go out and argue
That's
with
a
black
general statement. You must take
I'm
people like Billy Scotty.
on us.
I never in my life argue. I never in my life go and try to argue.
Y'all complaining about holding the door for a woman. Get the fuck
That's
out.
gentleman shit, man. We can't complain about being gentlemen, y'all. Come on, man. That's just
who you are.
You want to cash out from the girl? Like,
No, it's not. Lou, it's not about a cash app. It's just today when you deal with, like, I could open the door for an elderly woman. She gonna say thank you. But when you open the door for a woman that's the same age as you,
what about like
and a modern woman, she's disrespectful.
None of the women are telling.
What you said, Lou?
I'm asking you, was the girl black?
Yeah, she was black. She was black.
Was she light skinned?
Yeah, she was light skinned.
This nigga said when she light skinned Playboy. So you said
okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. She light skinned, so she definitely don't. Yeah, okay.
Stop it.
This nigga toxic as fuck.
This is enough for him to sound how he sounded the other night, screaming like that because women didn't say thank you for it. That's the worst shit that he's saying to make him hate women the way that.
No, I don't hate women. You keep saying I hate women. I don't hate women. I hate disrespectful ass women.
And like his priorities are not even.
I hate women. I hate women that got big ego.
Simple questions. Let me ask you a simple question. If you had to give me, because you usually say all women, modern day women, so give me a percentage of women that's like not right. Like, if you had to guess, percentage of
I mean, from the age of, I would say from the age of 20.
They went to America instead of Palestine, so they had nothing to do with 48, you know? It wasn't us. So why should I die in the 80-year-old?
How do you think weapons got to Israel from America?
You think my grandparents did it?
Oh, I'm not saying your grandparents was it, but a lot of Jews in America were working on this effort.
I know, but why am I for the crimes of other Jews?
We pay for the sins of our fathers. That's why, don't you know?
And so I have to spend taking bus with all the Jews because of what other Jewish people did?
No, if God were that great.
But you're an atheist. Do you count?
No. I don't know. Depends. Not according to Benny Adam.
No, according to Halakha, you do know.
Do you know why I would hide you, buddy?
Why?
I'm gonna tell you later.
Okay. Sinister. How's a popsicle stick?
Hey, watch your tongue, baby.
Oh my God.
Listen, Buttercup, if I save you and I have to sit with you in, say, a basement for a month, are you gonna, like, annoy me with all the debates and,
Wait, you don't have to be in the basement. You can go out. They're coming for me.
She's gonna dominate your, prince. You're gonna have to submit to her.
That's right.
Amir, you're disgusting. What is wrong with you, bro?
You're gonna have to
Okay, Buttercup, check on that in the chat.
I'm gonna colonize your basement.
This guy keeps making sexual innuendo.
It's not appropriate.
I didn't. I said, check what Fatima wrote, Buttercup, in the chat. She hates you, girl.
What's wrong with that Fatima girl? She's retarded.
Yeah, we don't know what's wrong with her, man.
Well, did you just
What happened to Free Buttercup?
Yeah, she's, I don't know, man.
Amir, did you just kick friends?
Nope. I think he probably got a clip.
That was fast.
What a lie.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Maybe somebody read that. Look at what she writes in the chat. Samir, yum yum, he would do that. He wouldn't, Buttercup, you dumbass. Well, dangerous people. Stop acting like a pick-me, Buttercup. You come over like a dumbass. Why do you beg there? What is this, Buttercup? I'm older than her.
We're just hanging out. We're doing it's just.
I thought this was your bestie. You used to love her.
I still love her. I still love Fatima.
You guys love each other.
Stop the cab. There's some beef right there.
No, I think she's beautiful. I think she's
want
smart.
that back and forth fight? We should have a fight night.
I think she's beautiful. I think she's smart.
Stop it, Buttercup. Stop pretending. Stop pretending.
Kind. She's a girl's girl. She looks out for girls.
Know it. You know, you don't have to put on this fake.
She's a badass.
For you.
There it is.
He won't protect you.
She don't. She don't.
This is all hypotheticals, Fatima. Calm down. It's fine. There's no 80-year-old curse. It's okay.
Well,
it's not an 80-year-old curse.
We don't believe in like ancient
curse.
Right. We don't believe in that.
Hold on. The Torah definitely has magic in it. Like it literally says Moses was pregnant.
I don't believe in the Torah. I'm an atheist.
I'm just saying, like we as
you're an atheist or a Jew?
I'm an ethnic and cultural Jew, but I don't believe in God or anything. I'm not religious.
That's gay.
Medica, what can I ask you this? Look, not in a wrong way. I'm just wondering, what connects you to the other Jewish people? Is it being Israeli? Is it being a Jew? Is it being culture? Is it food? Is it clothes? Is it cars? What connects you to?
Ethnicity is a fluid thing, so it's shared history, it's common food, it's these old books that bind us together, the literature, right?
Is common food?
It's persecution that sort of cemented us as an ethnicity. The Nazis racialized us, right? And then the state of Israel further cemented us as an ethnicity with defining Jews a certain way. I mean, all ethnicity is a social construct, but it comes down to shared history, language, food, literature. These are things that bind us and make us an ethnicity, right? And like,
can I say this? If the Holocaust did not happen, right? Do you think they would have still established the state of Israel?
I doubt it.
I think coming in.
I think there would be immigration there, but people always immigrate and move around the world. That's just normal.
No, but they would still want to establish a state, right? Like a Jewish nation or something, right?
I think the I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? We can hypothesize forever, but I do think the Holocaust did make the case that the Jews are, it did sort of reinforce sort of the philosophy that like Jews are not safe even when they assimilate. They're always vulnerable, So it did give them a lot of clout.
So you're going based on the identity because the Jews sort of like racialize you guys as Jews.
No, it's not. No, I just told
Hitler.
Listen, okay, where are you from? Are you Pakistani? Like, there's people who ethnicity it comes down to having a shared experience, right? And history, and when all of your like the way Palestinians became a people because they experienced the Nakba, right? That's a shared history, a shared event that you have a collective memory, right?
The Palestinians before the Nakba.
Right, exactly. And then they experience the Nakba. So these things reinforce peoplehood, right? This is how ethnicities evolve. Okay? And every sociologist and historian in history has always said that ethnicity is socially constructed and it's based on shared history, collective memory, shared food, language, old books. I don't know what else you want from us. We literally have all the markers of an ethnicity.
No, but I'm asking you. So,
theology.
Can you give me the food? Can you give me or not many of them? Can you give me the list of food that you're talking about that connects you to being a Jew?
Almost.
Yeah. So historically we eat something hot on Saturday morning. And because the Shabbat, we're not supposed to cook, they keep it warm overnight in a warm oven. And so this is something Jews.
No, but that's according to religious practice, right? Let's say you don't believe in religion, right?
Yeah, that's religion.
Yeah, but ethnicity, shared religion also informs ethnicity, right?
No, we're not talking.
Yeah. No, it does.
The fluidity of ethnicity.
No, Buttercup, I agree with you. Shared religion absolutely does establish or reinforce ethnicity, right?
Jeez.
But when you
Look how old
take
that
yourself
room
out
is
of that
in
religion,
Max's profile.
right? So you're taking yourself out of that ethnicity or a component of that ethnicity, at the very least.
Well, I'm not practicing, but I'm culturally Jewish. It's not like I don't.
No,
Okay, so this is a room called "Is Zionism Responsible for Settler Violence?" in Amir's house with this Pakistani Muslim terrorist supporting, terrorist promoting piece of shit Amir. Trying to invite Max up. I don't know. Did he leave already? Here we go. It's just a restream of somebody else's room. It's a waste of time. I'm just trolling him by creating this room. But, you know. Hi, Nora.
I really dislike you.
You just like me?
Amir.
Oh, Amir. Oh, good. What up, Max?
What up, buddy? I just re-downloaded Clubhouse.
Oh my gosh.
Clown House.
Introducing Max, the newest clown in Clown House.
Are you flossing now, Max? Did you floss today?
Not today, but yesterday and the day before and the day before and the day before.
I'm flossing right now.
Yo, Max.
I use dental tape. I don't use dental floss.
Max, the dentist that I am not dating but seeing apparently, she doesn't brush her teeth all the time before she goes to sleep. I'm like, you're a dentist. How do you not?
Each other, John.
How do you not brush your teeth before you go to sleep? How do you not floss before you go to sleep? How are you a dentist and you don't do those basic things on your own teeth?
She's sleeping with you without brushing her teeth.
Couldn't believe it. I was like, you're not gonna brush your teeth? She's like, I will brush in the morning. I'm like, oh my god, you're a dentist. How do you not brush your teeth before you go to sleep?
Did you get her pregnant?
No, she told me, don't come inside me. I don't want to take plan B.
No, because she used his cum as mouthwash.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So she doesn't have to brush her teeth because John's cum is full of fluoride.
Makes perfect sense.
Oh, if it was only that simple. If I was the problem to every woman's dental problems, I'd be a wealthy man. So how's your new life in a different state, in a different town, in a different environment? No more 777.
No more 777, but there's parts that I miss. But tonight was great because my brother and I cooked a whole Israeli meal with, he made homemade baba ganoush, and I made
Max, you all took baba ganoush too?
and I made what's it called? Like kebabs, basically in a food processor. I put blended parsley and zucchini and onion and chicken and all these spices and olive oil and made just amazing, basically these chicken like meatball type things in the oven. They were delicious. And then my brother made homemade pita bread. That was good, but it wasn't like the best pita bread I've ever had.
How do you feel about olives?
Olives I like, I don't love, but I'll eat like blue cheese olives in a martini. That's the best type of olive, is a blue cheese olive. Or I like black olives, not on pizza, but I like black olives.
I just heard the word Israeli and then followed it by baba ganoush.
Why? Because it's Middle Eastern.
I mean, do you consider baba ganoush as a Jewish food?
And Middle Eastern food. What would you say it is?
It is. I was just testing your affinity to the land by asking your affinity to olives.
Oh.
This is an affinity examination here.
Because it is the land of olives.
So Max, Nora and I have been on this stupid app all fucking day long like losers, and all I'm
John has been productive. I like didn't watch Young Sheldon today, so it was an unproductive.
This girl loves Young
Is
Sheldon.
that a real picture of you, Nora?
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Do you like my scar?
I don't see it. I thought that's cleavage.
Not on my chest, on my chin.
Oh.
Max, what I'm trying to say is, what the hell was I gonna say? Well, anyways, I've recorded and clipped Nora all day long on this stupid app, and this is the final show. Call the FBI and report Amir the terrorist promoter.
John, let me ask you this. Have you actually interacted with the FBI because of Clubhouse?
Not verbally, but on X I have, yeah.
I've actually interacted with the FBI because of Clubhouse in 2021.
Well, it was a long time ago.
2021.
How so? And how do you know that they were the FBI and not impersonating?
No, I contacted the FBI.
Oh. What's their phone number?
I went in person. I went to their office in Louisville.
Oh, you live in Louisville?
No, I live in Lexington.
Okay. I was just in Louisville last week.
Oh.
A couple days before the UPS plane crash.
Oh, wow. Are you in Indiana?
Oh, shit.
I'm in Nashville now.
Nashville. Also called Catville.
I didn't know that.
Did they ever find out what happened with the UPS plane crash? I never saw the follow-up.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Let me Google it.
No, Nora didn't go to the FBI to tell them to investigate it more.
That was when I went to the FBI. Sometimes the FBI came to me.
Why did you go to the FBI?
Because of like look at his title. Because of people like that.
You called the FBI on John?
Not on me. Somebody she knows.
No, I'm just like all these crazy people.
Did they threaten you?
Yeah, of course.
What did they threaten you with?
I don't remember. 2021 was a long time ago, but there was another guy that was like doing some crazy stuff a couple years ago. But they really can't do much for internet crimes. I can tell you to go to the OCI. OCI, is that the website for the ICE? What does that look like? OCI.
Oh shit.
Something like that. It's some kind of.
OnlyFans International?
I don't think so.
Oh, OCI. Oh, OCI. Okay.
Yeah, was that it?
Yeah, I think so.
FBI.
Holy shit. There was 300,000 pounds of jet fuel on the plane when it crashed, and it was going 210 miles per hour.
What was the... I saw that 2 people had died, but they weren't from the actual plane. The plane was empty, right? It was just like UPS, right?
I don't know, but I had a package for work that I wanted sent from Chicago to Minneapolis, and I've been tracking it, and it went from Chicago to Louisville. Then the next stop is Minneapolis. So I'm assuming Louisville is a big and it was through UPS. So I'm assuming Louisville is a big UPS hub.
This is El Normo.
Yeah, that's originally a FedEx Innovations. Everything goes to one place. And For some reason, it's more efficient. It's like a business school level lesson innovation.
El Normo, this is my friend Max, formerly of Chicago, and guess how Max? No, Normal. Guess how Max and I met.
I can't hear you, John.
John, he looks like you.
Yeah, that is me. That's PTR.
Max,
we're twins. Did I miss anything? Were we talking about Amir, or are we over that?
No, who's Amir?
He's a guy.
I just went in the bathroom and I thought I saw myself, but I actually saw Amir.
Amir.
Maybe you saw yourself in the mirror.
I think I saw myself in the mirror.
We see a lot of ourselves in others.
That's true.
I'm glad you invited me, John.
Yeah, can you hear me? Is this better?
Yeah. I spoke to them briefly, but they were it's such an encounter with La La Land.
Wait, John, I thought you wanted Norm to talk to Mikhail.
He did.
It did. I wanted him to.
I didn't have a link. Mikhail gets unhinged though, so it's not so productive. He's quite mad.
But I bet you didn't block him like you blocked me.
He's definitely on some kind of tranquilizer tonight. That's for sure.
I sometimes, if I get frustrated with a conversation, I'll often block the person. I've had it with them. It's true with people in my life as well. I could always change. I mean, I probably am out of touch with far too many people. I know so many interesting people. I should be more in touch with them and not like attach these emotional valences to them that are so idiosyncratic. But I mean, he's like a character. What's that?
Mikhail's okay. Mikhail's okay. He's just on his own journey of trying to understand. I mean, do you blame us? Sometimes we lose our minds.
And racism.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
did he do that today, John?
I've seen him scream the N-word. I've seen him scream the N-word for hours at a time. Well, people set him off. I think he has a bad relationship with his father, and so he reacts to me about his father.
His father died in Gaza.
Well, so he says, but it must have been a bad relationship. I think there's a lot of child abuse in this world, and then it gets passed on. It makes the next generation very violent and murderous and crazy. And he really reacts to me, possibly, I think, because I'm older, also because I'm Jewish.
Huh. Max, are you Jewish as well?
He hates black people too, and he hates black people, gay people. Who's that, Max? Yeah, I think I've heard of you. In the Jewish secret meetings where we controlled the banks in the world.
Indeed.
And the media. And the weather.
And the doors that, like, cut Nora's face open.
Yes, whatever that means.
Well, made me walk into the door, or trip into a door.
This is not your retarded.
Jews!
In your flyover tape. This is Pete. Are you retarded? He said no A on this.
You just told me that you do.
He said
that you want to control everything.
Demonstrated weakness.
About our secret meetings. But a person with some level of sanity would understand that that's self-mocking hyperbole.
The reality is that we're
So if somebody dishes it back, it's not the equivalent.
Idiot.
Yeah, I think the rule in polite society is one mocks oneself.
Afghanistan tomorrow,
where it is considered charming when you mock somebody else.
And they all use our dollar and they're our cocks.
And rude.
Now come on, try. $20 years.
No, this is Afghanistan. The uneducated people just like in Afghanistan. They have lack of schools where kids is from, lack of higher education. Pete Hegseth, the defense secretary, said this is a failure. Do you understand the word coming out of my mouth? Afghanistan.
You believe in your text. You believe in what God says.
There we are.
The Jews gets very confusing.
I just wish that he didn't do the voodoo on me that made me like trip and cut my face.
Well, listen, I don't have to pay your tribute.
That when I wipe my ass and I look at it, it literally looks
I
like
didn't
you.
see you
So I
bringing
don't
any
want to be like,
sacrifice, any incense or
we shouldn't have gone to Afghanistan to
oils,
begin with.
You're right, because you guys are retarded anyway. Or frankincense or
faggots up north.
You're just a fag. I burned some. Do you know what
You're our cuck faggots selling furniture. I don't sell furniture, bitch.
Furniture sales.
My husband used to sell it, and I have
You think I'm a furniture salesman?
I literally have give me that. I don't really know how to use it, and my father loved it
literally
too.
a stinky curry.
Yeah, it's great stuff.
You're a stinky curry.
It's very good. I mean, it is curry.
I need a
No, I love the only smoke that I tolerate is oud. My dad used to also do the same thing. Like I love it. That's the only I love the smell of oud. I wish my house was filled with it.
Exactly. In the past 2 years, you're an oil baron, and you pretend to you're on the app all day.
I mean, I don't know where the parts are, but I had charcoal and the part and I had this
You might get a little burner for $19.
I don't know. I had all the stuff, and I had like the most amazing smelling wood, but I think somebody accidentally threw it away. So
That's what happened to me.
yeah, it sucks.
I have to get one. Anyway, weren't we on something? You wish we wouldn't do something.
Norm, did you? Yeah, I'm gonna show you. This is the voodoo that you want. Let me show you.
Oh.
1 second. Let me get it.
Oh, Norma, you got to see Max's dad's business. It's called Pronunciation Workshop, and he teaches. A large percentage of his students are Muslims overseas that are learning how to speak American English. And anyways,
You're not close to the thing. I'm getting most of your.
So Norm, why did you do this voodoo on me? PTR.
I'm not sure which voodoo. It's a lot of blood.
He was successful.
I know, it's so sad.
He was kind of unknown.
You remind me of my
he did his
brother.
thing when he would go on
He used
trade.
to say he's accent prone.
It's so sad. It was happening to me.
So that is one of the real
Well, I hope it's
I have
okay.
met not only once. I was kind of maybe that's a coincidence. I tried it
That's
for
a
at least
joke that
twice.
you play. It's like, Norm, why'd you do this to me? If I
That's
did
why
it,
I
it's
made the one
not
just now when
not
this
far
guy is a
from
non-Muslim, he
the
was given
perspective of
the
the
understanding
perpetual victim. That everything that's wrong is
From the Jew?
one evildoer. Yeah.
And you can meet up with me.
Okay.
At the same time, you revere us because we're the people of the book and you know who we are.
That's as far as I'm going to go. I'm
We're
not
in your
going
book.
to go back and
You think about us a lot, often as
I think about Jesus.
source of. Well, that's new for you, right?
No.
No. You thought about Jesus before the fellow who shall remain unnamed? Who came up in my Insta feed? Huh?
Why do you come in your Insta feed?
Why do I come in here and what?
I said, why would he come in your Insta feed? That's funny.
Say again?
You said he came into your Insta feed.
Y'all shoot, nigga. I ain't going.
Y'all can have this shit. At the end of the day, I know what I was laughing at.
Are you just like trolling me right now?
Is it? No, I'm not. Maybe Max, if you mute up, because I think you're feeding back into Max's open mic. Why would John, you want to mute Max?
I said, why would he come in your Insta feed?
Oh.
That's weird.
I guess because the Insta feed is reading my contacts from here. I'm seeing
I got permanently banned on Instagram.
What a surprise.
You're welcome. I'm sure you had nothing to do with it.
No, I control all the media.
Exactly.
But it's just weird. I have to write about this. This is a little bit like Jean-Paul Sartre's anti-Semite and Jew, like one can't exist without the other. Because
you do realize Palestinians are Semitic people, right?
Well, that's not a really meaningful term, Semitic people.
Okay,
you speak a Semitic language.
Don't say anti-Jewish. Don't say anti-Semitic, say anti-Jewish, which I'm not.
Well, anti-Semitic has a particular meaning in the dictionary. It means anti-Jew.
Then why not just say anti-Jew?
I sometimes do, but also words have meanings, and I uphold their meanings.
Words have meanings.
Even if you don't understand them. It's like the word, there's no butter in a buttercup, and there's no cup either, but that's the name of that flower. So you could say, well, why don't you just call it flower petal yellow? You could, but that's not its name. So after 200 years or so, things happen. It's 150 years. But I don't know why it would bother you that there's a word for Jew hate. I mean, you don't identify yourselves as...
No, it bothers me that you're with other Semites. I don't like that you're...
It bothers me that what?
It bothers me that you're with other Semites.
We're not erasing. Mm-hmm. We're not disputing that you speak a Semitic language.
It's not that we speak a Semitic language, we're Semites, so just like...
Well, Semite isn't really a category of person. It's a language
children
category.
Of Shem.
What?
It's the children of Shem.
No.
Yeah.
That's some misunderstanding of the Bible or the Torah or the Quran, whatever you read. It's not what we're talking about. We're talking about people who speak one of or several of 5 major languages. Hebrew, Aramaic, Arabic, Amharic, and Phoenician.
The children of Shem, according to the Bible, were Elam, Ashur, Arphaxad, Lud, and Aram, also along with other unnamed sons and daughters from this lineage of the nations of the Middle East, like the Assyrians, Elamites, and Hebrews, eventually emerge. Arpachshad is a key figure in the line, and his descendants, Eber, and the ancestor of the Hebrews, and Jesus is traced back through this line in the New Testament.
Yeah. So we're not really going to the Bible for our definitions, though it's an important divine document.
Shem is the ancestor of the Semitic peoples, a term derived from his name.
We go to science when we want to understand scientific matters. We don't go to Shem.
As a scientist, I reject your science.
You want to do Bible science? You want to rub frankincense and myrrh on people when they get sick?
Probably better than the hospital. Hospitals just...
You could just sacrifice.
Okay, I'm putting Nora in the audience for a little time out. I think maybe she needs to take a couple deep breaths for 10 minutes. That's my suggestion.
Well, I don't think you should just do that preemptively.
Well, she's got her cut up, wounded face as her PTR. Can you hear me?
Sort of.
Testing.
You know what's interesting about girls? They just want to be loved.
Oh, Nord wants to be loved by Diego. That's her problem. I asked her a question. We were playing the tarot game today, looking at tarot cards, and all her questions was, how much longer till I get to see Diego again? Does Diego still love me? Questions like that. I mean, and so part of the rules of my house was that she couldn't repeat herself. And anytime she repeated herself, I would, play the symbols. And I played the symbols multiple times. But it was a fun game, I thought.
You two are a good match, by the way. Because you have compassion. Did you read her, Tanya?
Yeah, we've read all kinds of books together.
It's a good deal.
She's a nice girl, but, I don't know. Maybe she's less programmed than even Buttercup at this point.
Maybe she's less what?
Less radicalized than even Buttercup. I know. I mean, I was listening to Buttercup in Amir's room and live streaming her. I mean, she's an atheist. Um, I guess. I mean, she doesn't even use the word humanist, but it's pretty pathetic the way she describes herself.
Did you record it?
Yeah.
I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, it's in. It might be in this room actually. Pretty sure it's in this room.
Send me a clip.
Well, when this room ends, you can just go back and click on your profile and then listen to the Amir room prior to us speaking here.
Okay.
Yeah, interesting insight into her her game that she plays on here with everybody.
The game of pretending to have the best interest of the Jewish people in mind, when in fact she wants to destroy us.
I would just call it her social game, you know, because let's be honest, she's not going anywhere, and this is just a pathetic waste of her time, and so you know that's why I say. I mean, if you listen to the way she describes herself, you could have more compassion because you realize how stupid she is. She doesn't read books. She sat there and questioned Mikhail, can you teach me this? Can you show me this? How do I get this? And I just kept writing in chat.
Talking about Buttercup?
Buttercup. Yeah, I said, Buttercup, you gotta read a book, stupid. And then she's like, kick John. He's being mean.
You want to be taught?
Philosophy. Mikhail was going on.
Philosophy.
She claims that she's a philosopher. Well, Mikhail was going on.
I think she was going out with him for a minute.
Well, they were talking about her butthole and black holes. Prince was saying he was going to copulate with her and show so he could see her black hole. I mean, anyways, it's just a joke, Norm. I mean, I'm not joking. Like this is what these people talk about. It is what it is. But anyways, Max, I know Max here from Chabad, and we've been friends for, I don't know.
Is this Max Rice?
No, this is Gruber.
Well, hello to you. If you're a friend of John, then you're okay in my book.
Yeah, Max is a Talmud Chacham. His dad married a gorgeous woman who converted, and his dad is a world-famous speech therapist that teaches non-native English speakers how to speak English. There's no bigotry against you, Nora. You're going to be able to come back up here. Just raise your hand. But I just put you in the timeout because, I felt like you could use...
I think that was a little abusive.
To put her in the goo?
Let her back up because I'm curious about this picture. Why her face is
She tripped.
split open.
She tripped and it hit the screen door of her house.
Norm did voodoo.
Oh, there you go.
Let's do that.
Oh, he left.
Yeah, you insulted him.
Okay, there's no such thing as voodoo in the Jewish religion.
Well, what's your point?
How's that an insult?
Because if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it.
I think you kicked him out.
I didn't kick him out. He said, I'm out of here.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Anyways, yeah, this catfish here, Max, tripped and cut her face on her door.
I'm more of a scarfish now.
At least she's got a sense of humor. So, Max, are you working out? Because I just ate a large cheese pizza by myself. I mean, I didn't go to the gym today, but...
I asked you if you were going to eat pizza today earlier. You've had pizza for 3 nights in a row.
Oh, no. Don't remind me.
What did I eat for dinner? Oh, I had labana.
What's that, goat milk?
You don't know what labana is? And you call yourself a Jordanian visitor.
The dairy product, Lebanon. Max, did you join a gym out there yet? Did you find a nice Equinox with hot 24-year-olds?
Yeah, I did join a gym. It's called Langford Farms. You can look it up.
Nice.
It's 4-minute drive away.
Nice.
And it's they just redid it, but it's like an old barn basically.
Mm-hmm. Cool. As long as you break a sweat, get your pump.
Yeah. I mean, it's all like, everything they have is, so you can shovel hay, you can milk the cows and get like a wrist workout. It's all like,
What?
farm work.
You go work, you Bro, if you're not moving metal, man, you're just farming. That's not a workout.
I'm kidding.
Well, I always encourage Nora here to go to the gym.
I used to work out regularly, John, and then I injured my face.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what? You still need to go to the gym and work out. You can't be on Clubhouse all day long talking all day long.
It's exercise for my face. I don't mind.
Okay, I'm going.
Okay, good night. Talk to you soon.
See ya. All right, bye.
Bye.
I don't mind being fat.
No one minds being fat. Are you brushing your teeth?
Yeah, even brushing my teeth is a sport. My face is not
Painful.
Norm has me blocked.
He blocked you?
Yeah, so many people blocked me.
Oh. I wonder why.
I can't really feel. Oh, it's okay. Oh well.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to Amir's room. How did I do this here? Okay. Let's listen back in to the terrorist supporter, Amir.
Mostly calling ethnicity. So I really think it's up to the group and how much of that they choose to make part of their identity. And I think that's why traumatic experiences are much more transformative in people's identity. Like it has to do more, it impacts their identity more than those that aren't traumatic. And so I think that's where you have groups forming with stronger, so-called boundaries. But yeah, I can't see that there's a shared history there. A lot of the nation states are built on completely official grounds, right? They're totally made up stories about who we are and what our history is so that we can unite. Look at America. Oh, land of the free, home of the brave, blah, blah, blah. Like I was taught all that nonsense growing up here. Then I realized, wait a minute, all the people actually from here and the majority of the people who have lived here never had that experience, but am I going to choose to adopt that narrative and make that my sense of what it means to have an American identity? I mean, I could, but I would know that it's not true, so I have to be honest about that.
Thank you. That was really prescient observation.
I don't even understand why the fuck do you guys care?
Buttercup, I was saying if 1 second, I'm so sorry.
Are you talking to me, Prince, or are you talking to me?
No,
Everybody is arguing this stupid argument.
I'm saying if religion becomes the prime factor for 1 second for the ethnicity of a certain people, right? Then as that religion fades or the religiosity fades, that ethnicity tends to fade. Okay, there are other factors that support the ethnicity, such as such as I agree with you. I agree with you, Buttercup. And I'm just saying, one such important factor is religion because it was the initial starting point of it. For example, if I don't take to Islam tomorrow and my entire lineage doesn't after me, I still can continue to maintain my ethnicity as a Persian, right? So this is what we're trying to say, I think. Now, there are other factors that bind to ethnicity, such as trauma, such as weak feelings, such as culture, such as other people recognizing it, etc. But I'm saying when it starts off with religiosity or religion, as religion fades, the ethnicity tends to also kind of take a different look.
Ethnicities don't have like a start and an end, okay? These are things that evolve over time. And I just want to say, in America, for example, this big melting pot, most ethnicities over time are diluted, and people don't identify. People who are like an eighth Black or an eighth Hispanic don't necessarily identify as Hispanic. Over time, all ethnicities get diluted, right? And similarly,
I agree with that.
But I think, Buttercup, one thing we're missing is that Nargis doesn't recognize that this Persian identity is something artificially created during the time of the Shah, right? It doesn't have like some deep roots. There wasn't like a living tradition identity. What she's referring to. Hang on, listen. This specific Persian identity, if you ask what is it, it's going to be a remnant of things that were created in modern times. There's not access to some culture and identity for 2,000 years.
From like thousands of years.
I know. I'm saying you got to look. I know a lot of Persians in different cities, right? Usually they are Persian because they're not Muslim. So they're trying to reconstruct an identity. But even there, if you actually talk to them, a lot of their language, right, is the Islamic language. A lot of their practices are going to be like tied to religious practices, but they're trying to create the separation. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Like, who am I to say what's true Persian culture? What I'm saying is that you have to recognize also that a lot of things were created in modern times as a way to try to unify a group of people, really based on history from 5,000 years ago. We can't deny that.
Well, Muslim, I'm gonna push back on this a little bit. So maybe our Iranians nationality. When they call themselves Persian, it's not to say that we're not Muslim. The reason is because well, at least in America, I can tell you in the 1980s with the Iran-Iraq War, and after the 1970s hostage crisis, the name Iran or being Iranian had a very bad stigma to it. But it's not because of Islam, it's because of, just as...
You want to say we're not Arab? That's what we're
the
doing.
good guys and we're the bad guys?
No, we say we're not Arab.
In the 1980s, Iraq was the good guy and Iran was the bad guy, okay? So that's why Iranians call themselves Persians, is to get away from that negative stigma. And, we're like, a lot of us fled that country because of the rule of the Islamic Republic, and then we come to, country like America seeking a better future, and then we're called terrorists here. You know what I mean? It's such a bad, we put a lot of, that's one of the reasons. Second, when we talk about our Persian identity, it's way before, and I don't know which king you're talking about, but it goes back way further than that. When we talk Persian heritage, even people today that are practicing Muslims will often go back to the time of Zoroaster and refer to a 5,000-year heritage. So if you look at how we celebrate our new year at the spring equinox, if you look at a lot of the traditions we have, they far precede the time where Iran or Persia was even Muslim. Okay, so
yes, I know, Taco. But let me give you the example, Taco. I'm understanding what you're saying, Taco. Here's the other example that relates. It's in the same way that Americans want to connect themselves to Roman history, right? Like there is this sense of, our identity traces back to this much longer tradition, the Romans and the Greeks, etc., right? There's like Stoicism. A lot of people study this stuff, when they come from a European American background. What I'm saying is I'm not denying that the Persian existed far before,
the Arab conquest and the time, even Iran itself, that region, that went through several transformations, right? The fact that it's Shia now wasn't its entire history. What I mean, like, that I understand the identity, the acknowledgement of what you want to call yourself. I understand that, but there is a culture, and I'll give you one, it's a silly example, but ask yourself how many Persians do you know that drive around in G-Wagons, right? And that it's connection to the time of the Shah rather than a connection to, let's say, some several thousand-year-old history. All I'm saying is that sometimes it's a little more superficial, and it's usually because you're trying to create a new identity. And most of the identities, like most of world identity today, especially the nation-state identity, is completely artificial. Like, it's constructed on top of actual tradition and culture in a way to formulate this thing that could unite a group of people with artificial boundaries.
It's a way to organize ourselves. That was really smart, Taco. That was really smart. Like, in America, it's like you read Philip Roth, you like Woody Allen, you have Woody Allen glasses, you talk with your hands. These are all like superficial things that make you Jewish. You become a doctor or a lawyer. These are all like kind of superficial constructs, which is just the way we, like, humans, as the human species, like to categorize ourselves, right?
Yeah. Now, Muslim, I have a question for you. It seems, I'm just going to
What
take a
up,
guess
dude?
here, but are you...
Huh? Oh, how's it going?
I did a little live joke tonight.
Are you swiping right on Hinge?
Nah, I did a little live show on Christian nationalism.
Well, what's your topics about?
It was about Christian nationalism I did with my buddy Bill. We did a whole show about the history of Christian nationalisms. And, it was good.
Well, what do you think? George Bush, Dick Cheney are the outcomes of Christian nationalism?
No, I talked about how basically I think we do need, the cultures need, the cultures are religious and largely, there aren't really secular cultures, right? And Stalin is the example of this, right? That, like, Stalin, it's like you get secular religion if you try to, secularize things, it really doesn't work. And so, it was interesting. I leaned a lot on T.S. Eliot. It was fun.
Anything that you learned?
Identity. We had this Reconstructionist rabbi respond test. He had a great thing about just basically how people feel threatened when their identity is challenged, and a lot of stuff we see is, it's some extremism. It's people feeling like their identity is not valued. I thought it was interesting. It was good. It was really fun.
I have a clubhouse room open right now called Call the FBI. Report a mirror. 1-800-CALL the FBI.
Nice.
But anyways, yeah, my campaign marches on, but November 18th we have 4
Did you like my
hearings.
intro of you at the room the other day?
Yeah, it was good. I got kicked out of there today for claiming that Marshall claimed that he was a communist and a socialist. Yeah, you weren't in there, but I got kicked out. And then I spammed the Facebook Messenger chat with my donation link and then quoted what Marshall said in a room, and Gary got furious.
I love it.
Totally worth it, though. Marshall is the dumbest, somewhat nice guy you've ever met. Not that much of a gentleman. I mean, he can go off on people, and he has horrible listening skills, and he's, something's off with him, but...
I love when you said stank and rankin.
Yeah, that's what he is. He's stinking ranky. He's got fucking meth mouth. He's got fucking dry flakes coming off his lips, probably dandruff.
Dude, you're pretty funny, buddy. You say a lot. I love it.
Lots of freckles. I mean, see, you gotta roast people because otherwise shit gets boring, dude. People need to get made fun of. I mean, I've been in enough situations where if people weren't willing to make fun of people, it would have been just miserable. I guess that German term, Schadenfreude, taking joy in somebody else's misery or suffering or something. There's like some sick. There, like, comedy is a little sick and twisted, because you're you're laughing at somebody else's expense. Anyways, well, I'll be looking forward to watching your Christian nationalism. Alan Watts was always claiming that the Bible's a very dangerous book and we have to be on the watch out for Christian nationalists. But they never seem to become a problem unless they just blended right in.
Wait, but I'm going to send you the link. I'm going to put the audio version up. I'm going to do a better audio than this, but here's the link to we got 26 views so far. That's not bad. This is a TV station filmed it. The local TV station filmed it.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
so this is their YouTube feed. Not mine.
Was it tied into this guy's... Did this guy have a book or anything, or was it just
No, it was just me and my buddy Bill who did this podcast. So we just we co-hosted it. We do this podcast together, my friend Bill and I, called New Persuasive Words. So there you go, buddy. There's the link to the show. That's a pretty good picture.
Are you gonna download it?
Yeah, I'll probably download it and put it on my own YouTube channel.
Let's see. Well, you want to live stream this tomorrow? Want to live stream the audio tomorrow on YouTube, on Clubhouse?
Yeah, whatever.
Is this guy Jewish?
What's that?
Is this guy Jewish?
No, but we had a rabbi respond.
Why is he wearing a kippah?
Oh, the rabbi. That guy's a rabbi. The respondent's a rabbi, yeah.
Oh. No comments yet? I'm going to be the first to comment. How about, very interesting, Scott.
Yeah, it's nice to see you get off Clown House and get in the real world.
Nat TV. Nat TV serves as a community media hub. Vermont's 25 community media centers. Wow, cool. They have this.
They did a great job videoing it, but their audio was just a little desktop audio, so I could show you I'll text you my audio is.
You should have live streamed it onto Clown House.
So what I did was, Bill had a little sound system, a little portable sound system, not portable, but a little PA system you'd set up in a fellowship hall, a synagogue or church or whatever. And so I have a Zoom H6 audio recorder. So I plugged that into the mics that we were using. See, that video is not getting the sound directly off the mics we're using. Mm-hmm. It's just picking up the room audio. So I plugged into the soundboard itself and got it and then cleaned up the audio. So I have a really nice audio copy.
Well, if you want to get more views, this is how I've done it over the years, is just post it to Reddit. I can mass post it for you, but I'll just post it to all the Christian Reddit threads, and it should get you some views. Give you more search engine juice. But it'll get you views right out of Reddit. A lot of people use Reddit. And then you should create a room about it on Clubhouse and then live stream the audio and break it down and clip it. And yeah, you could clip it. You could sit there and stream yourself watching it and then clip the audio of you listening to it, for consequential parts. Or I clipped Clubhouse all day long. I did a tarot card reading room. A lot of romance questions from pathetic girls.
Nice.
Ain't never getting that guy back because he's already taken. And you got to get to the gym.
Bro, this morning I got up this morning. I did 200 push-ups, 205 push-ups in sets, like 30, 30, 30. Like I got to like, and then and then I did 10 minutes of like some cardio, and then I did 10 minutes of yoga.
Nice.
My road workout.
On the road again. Scott's a Christian man on the road again.
I got a big Jew coming on the podcast Thursday.
Spreading the word of the gospel for Christ again. Scott's gonna bring big Jesus back from the dead.
No, I'm big into Jesus.
Well, why is Uncle Steve so sensitive about, atheists essentially just believing in, believing that the book club is, just fantasy. It's all just science fiction. What's the deal with Uncle Steve? I mean, he lost his marriage, he lost his career, he lost his faith, and now he's living in the lifestyle, hanging out with young African American men.
The lifestyle.
What happened? He lost his great integrity. He lost his great integrity. Well, I created a new house today called Uncritically Thinking.
I love it.
And I was live streaming Gary's room into it because people are like, what's his face, David or whatever? He's like, I'm voting Republican, but we have to do everything we can do to stop Trump and stop this administration. I'm like, what? How are you voting? How are you claiming you're a Republican, but you want to destroy the government? Dude, people are not handling Trump well. Not even close. Trump has people up at night. They can't stop thinking about this guy. Their whole lives have essentially become one orange melange. And he's just getting started, man. They're going to expand capacity for these deportations. They really think they can achieve 20 million. They're going to have $1 million a month turnover? What? Do you believe that? They're like buying up all this like warehouse facilities so they can, they're going to literally take over an Amazon warehouse, multiple Amazon warehouse facilities so they can do $1 million. Like, how is that possible? Anyways. Big career opportunity. Big opportunities ahead of you.
I love it.
That's what people in the IRS kept telling me. Oh, this is a great career. So many opportunities ahead of you. These fucking people have been parasiting off the government for like 40 years. Full pensions. Never left the job. Just still sitting there doing nothing every day. Maxing out at GS14 Series 30.
GS14.
Getting paid the salary of a fucking 5-star general. 40 years at the IRS. There was one guy, he was 96 years old working at the IRS. I was like, how old is that guy? He's like, oh, he's 96. I was like, that motherfucker is still working at 96? Oh my God. A GS65, he had been there 65 years.
You know what the temperature is in Hawaii, man?
What?
28 degrees.
Dude, you should be swiping right.